Hello, you sexy chicken people. I am David Hooper from Art Chicken 101, and today I'm going to draw Papa Smurf, the live-action form from Smurfs 1. Yes. Now, this Papa Smurf is going to be holding one of those Smurf berries. It's like a equivalent to the world version of a blueberry, but it's called the Smurf berry. I guess that's Smurfology, whatever. So yeah, that's what we're going to draw him in that particular posture. So just let me get this picture up and running. Okay. There. Okay, let's get started. Now first what you want to do is make little ovals. This is going to be the sketch, by the way. Ovals for his feet. For his Smurf feet. Just sketch out some ovals right there. Side by side, not touching each other, okay? You don't want them to touch each other. Now, right here, we're going to make a loop over here. This is where his legs will be sketched out. Okay. Make one leg, medium thickness, not too thick, okay? You don't want it really thick. Do the same with the other leg right here, with the left leg. You'll be good on that part. Very easy. This is the sketch part, so we're not going to add any big detail into that, but we will later. Now, ending off with the pants. Make sure there is a big area right here. Okay, that's good size right there. Okay, now we're getting into the torso. It's not going to be a big torso, it's going to be a short body torso. Okay, now we're getting into the left arm, which this arm is going to be holding the Smurf berry I've been talking about previously. Now, he has 3 fingers showing. The 4th finger, which is the thumb, is behind the berry, which is supporting it. And it's going to be in a holding position. His fingers are going to be in a holding position. Okay. Really good so far. Now this is where the Smurf berry comes into place. Make a circle. Make just a little stem right there. Don't just make a ball, and that's it. We'll get into further detail with everything soon. But for now, let's go to the left arm right here. Now this arm is going to be holding a satchel or a man purse. Papa Smurf has a man purse. What a shock. What a surprise. Okay, now his fingers are going to be in a grasping position. His middle finger right here, the center finger, is going to be big. This finger is going to be really big. It's going to be the largest out of the whole bunch. Okay, now we're making the strap, which just make a line. If you've seen straps on satchels and man purses, or purses in general, you'll know what it looks like. Basically just like that. Okay. Of course, this is the satchel where he puts the Smurf berries in. Now, to make the satchel, go ahead and make a sack looking shape right there. Okay. And this is going to be the and the cover right here is going to be the top cover. Okay. Of course, I'm adding shading right here, which is going against my rule. We're not going to put any details, so I'm just going to stop right there. Sorry about that. And of course, draw his arm, which is going to be in the bent position. Is going to be in the bent position, like that. Make sure there's a line indicating that the elbow is bent. Now right here, make a big oval. Okay. Sorry guys, you'll see me erase a lot. But all artists erase time to time. So don't worry about that. Don't get discouraged. Okay. Now, like I said before, make an oval successfully. Okay. Now make a shape. This is going to just make a roundish pyramid shape. Okay. This is going to be his ears. Like little round ovals connecting right there. Now we are going to make the mustache and the beard. And remember, the mustache and the beard both connect. Okay. This is the area indicating where the mouth is going to be. Make a little circle for the nose. And finally, for the sketch portion of this, just make two little gumdrop looking shapes for the eyes. Now, it looks like a kindergarten made Papa Smurf live action form, but this is just a sketch, like I said. So feel free to do a lazy sketch. So let's get started with the real deal here. Now I'm going to move up my two ovals right here, because Papa's leg is are not really that tall. That's why I had to move up the feet, and you'll see me move up a lot of stuff because, you know, I do that time to time. Now, with the feet or boots or pants, feet, whatever, we are going to, this is going to be in this, we're going to make a heel, not, well, this is, I cannot speak or explain this. Okay, make sure it connects. Okay, so erase your sketch mark right here that's separating the leg and the foot. You do not want that because the foot and the foot fabric and the pants fabric are not connected, are both connected. Now right here, this is not going to be the cartoon version. The live action version has more detail into it because it's all CGI and stuff. I'm going to make some stretch marks right here, some wrinkles. Okay, and we'll add shading in a bit. do the same thing. You want to shapen it a little bit. You want to shapen the boot, the shoe, just like that, like I'm doing right there, and add some stretch marks along the feet. Now, you also want to do that for the pants legs. Of course, make some stretch marks for his little Smurf tiny. Now there's going to be a little, not a belt, but it's going to be like a little strap looking thing. Okay, now we got the pants detailing over with. We're going to go ahead and do the pants detailing. Now, of course, I'm making a pencil sketch. Make a wide shade right here. It's going to be like a warped mountainside. Make it big at the bottom, shorten it on the top, and you got a warped mountainside. Now this warped mountainside is going to be like a tornado. It's going to go up top to this stretch mark that we made right here. Okay. Now right here we're going to make a long pyramid right there. Of course, that's some shading right here. Now what I'm doing here is dabbing my eraser because I think the shading is a little bit too dark. But what I would do if I'm in predicaments like this, I will take my index finger or my pinky, since this is a small area, and shade it like that. So you want to lightly shade on that. So sorry, please forgive me for that. Okay, now continuing on, you want to lightly shade the rest of this. It's going to be like a tornado shape right there. Just like that. Now, of course, you want to erase any sketch marks that you left, because it will really show up on the drawing if you just leave it there, and that's what you do not want. Now you want to add some shading, some dark shading on the ends of the feet here, or shoes. I'm going to call them shoes for the remainder the shading portion. Of course, make some stretch marks right there. Now this will come easy to you. It's very simple. Just follow the sketch and you'll get it. If you got the sketch good and sorted out, you can do the rest of this. So guys, if you have a full grasp on this, you can go ahead and skip this area, but you just want to keep going. You keep going. that makes any sense. Now right here, we're going to add a big portion of shading right here. A big portion of shading right here because the satchel is right there next to it. Okay, now I would add some shading if I were you. Right here, in that area, in this area. Okay. Now right here, we're going to the torso shading. Not really much detail in the torso, so just shade this one side of it right here. Now this comes out in the middle, a big portion right here, very big portion, huge portion of shading right here. Okay. So that's what you want to do for the shading of the torso. Now of course, we're going to shade, there's going to be a shadow of the strap of the satchel. So just make this strap, but a darkened in shadow of the strap. Okay. Now, what I would do, it's actually required. Since we made, I'm gonna go ahead and shade. I'm gonna go ahead and detail the strap right now. There's a dark shading in the middle, around the top here. Okay, now we might go back and tweak some stuff. That's a good deal of dark shading on around here in the satchel. Now, instead of just coloring it, I'll just take my index finger and shade it right there. Which doesn't look too good, so I'm just going to go ahead and darken in right here. Okay, now add some shading into the arm right here. Now right here we're making the marks, lines on the fingers right here. And I'm sorry if this, and also make the knuckles, don't forget that. And I do apologize if this video is really longer than you expected to be, but I'm going to try to do, I'm trying to do a full-length tutorial on this so you guys get the idea what to do and get the full learning experience, because that's what I'm aiming for here in each of my videos, is so that you can learn what to do. Because there's a lot of people out there that think, that, well, I can't really do art. I mean, I like to do it. I mean, I like to make cool pictures and stuff, but I'm not really good at it. Well, I'll show you how to do that. Do not get discouraged, guys, okay? Do not get discouraged. I mean, yeah, some points in your life, you will get that point where you just want to give up, But you just gotta keep going, you know? Just keep going and you'll succeed. That's pretty much, yeah, it's like life lesson right there. Now right here, since I really don't like the pencil shading on here, go ahead and do a finger rub shade and combine that with a pencil line shade, and that looks looking good right there. And feel free to experiment with this drawing. If you want to try out some new techniques, then I will help you with that. I also take requests as well, so request anything you want to do there. So yeah. Now of course I'm completely shading this arm right here. This area, this is where you want to shade. Okay. Now he had some like fingernails right here. Just make some tiny little gumdrop shapes. Make some round lines for the fingers. The detail is very small on those fingers, but it counts, okay? It really does count. Add some shading for the fingers. Shade this half part of this one finger in the center finger. Okay, now for the berry, what I do is just take my index finger and just color the skin. That's what I would do. And also do that for the pants. There is some kind of tool to this, what I'm doing right here. But just for now, do what I do. Now right here, I'm shading the blueberry, adding one section to indicate some shininess. Okay. There's your berry right there. Make the fingers much more darker so you guys can actually see. There we go. So yeah, that's basically what you want to do for the fingers. A little close up there. So yeah, that's what you want to do. So I think we have the whole thing covered, basically. Not the whole thing, but at least the body and pants and stuff like that. Now on to the one of my favorite parts on any drawing tutorial is the face. Now right here, we're going to start off with the beard and mustache. Now you want to make it very hairy. So what I will do is make some line marks right there, but much more smaller than that, of course. Reach the sketch line. Yeah, before you do the hairs on your beard, on Papa Smurf's beard, erase the sketch line. So don't make your hair marks, on the sketch line, because you'll have to erase the sketch line and you will erase the hair marks as well, and you don't want that. So that's what I would want you guys to avoid. Now, lightly make hair marks around here. The reason why I'm saying lightly is because we don't want to make it dark and have Papa Smurf have a dark beard, because that's not what he has. He has an old white beard. He's not young Papa Smurf. He is Papa Smurf, old Papa Smurf. And I think the voice actor that voiced Papa Smurf in the old cartoons, you know, of the Smurfs, and also in Smurfs 1 and Smurfs 2 movie has recently died. I don't know if that's like confirmed, but I think it is. But if this is true, which I do think it is, I'm sorry. I actually love the voice for Papa Smurf. That was, awesome. But he has passed on. But oh well, he had a good legacy behind him. Hopefully, if he has any kids, which I think he does, but I'm not sure, they could carry on that legacy. Now, of course, sorry, ignore my jibber jabber right here. Make some hair marks for the mustache, of course. Okay. Now, of course, we're going to make the lip right now. Which make it much more smaller, make the mouth much more smaller. Okay. Okay. Now, of course, darkening the inner portion of the mouth. Now, shade that lip. Now this might look very frightening to you because Papa Smurf has no pupils, but we are going to get that. I'm going to get to that very shortly. Now let's shade in the ears, add some shading over here, some basic standard pencil shading in that area. Okay. Now for the nose portion of this drawing tutorial, we are going to pencil shade that area. That's basically what you want to do here. Now, right here, make some wrinkles. Since he's an old man, this old man has some wrinkles around his eyes. He has those old crow feet. Now, what I would do if I were you was draw wrinkles over here. Now, there is some little spots, little circles, like this. Like that, but you want to make it much more smaller. There's one spot by his eye. Now this looks very creepy. I'm gonna put pupils in these eyes immediately because Papa Smurf looks like a zombie, basically. Okay. Now that is going to be his eyelid, of course. Move that eye much more closer, right here. Make like an eye drop shape, but more roundish. Now go ahead and make the eyelid, which is going to be a round loop like that. Doesn't look too professional there. Redo it. Okay. Now go ahead and add a big pupil right in there. Okay. And of course there will be a bright little circle on this area right here. Make that black. Okay, now for the other eye. Want to do the same thing. Do the same process. Big black pupil, thin line over here around the eye, and a small little circle, white circle. Make it a little bit bigger. Okay, that's going to be good right there. Okay, pretty good right there. Now, of course, this Papa Smurf needs to have some eyebrows, so make some haired old eyebrows right here. Okay. Now, of course, make the hat around those eyebrows. Now, of course, there's a little section right there. Add some shading right there to separate these two eyebrows from each other. Okay, make the eyelid a little bit longer, a little bit taller. Add some skin shading over here. Now for the hat, like Smurfette's hat, it's going to be there's going to be some more detail in it. It's like a sock puppet. So put a sock on your hand and make a sock puppet, and this is what the hat. That's what the hat would look like. It would be a sock puppet. And some shading right here. Now add some stretch marks around the hat. Okay. Just like that. Very simple, very basic. We are almost done with this right here. So yeah, nothing much else right here. Okay. Okay, so yeah, notice these little test marks over here, and that's basically it. There you have Papa Smurf in the live-action Smurfs 2 movie. We'll get close up on the eyes and the face right here. Make sure when you are darkening the pupils, make sure that you do not press too hard with the black, because if you press too hard, it will make a shine. It will make a dark shine. And also keep both pupils, both black pupils, the same shade of dark, same shade of black, and that'll be good right there. Just had to tweak it up a little bit. Of course, you want to add the shading in areas I told you to shade. So yeah, that's basically it. I thought this drawing turned out pretty good. I want to know what you think. So, of course, like in every video, I tell you, I try to force you to subscribe to my channel. I force you to comment below. I force you to share this video with a friend, and I force you to like this video, because I am a butthole like that. I'm just kidding, guys, but in all seriousness, subscribe for if you want more drawing tutorials just like this one. And request anything, like I said in my introduction video, it could be anything, really, to food, vehicles, cartoon characters, movie characters, anything you really want to see on this channel can be displayed here as a drawing tutorial. And of course, I will be doing art supply reviews coming soon, and so yeah, that's pretty much it. And I will see you guys later.